pretty much. You said word usage. Okay. Now guys, here's where the internet comes in. You know, I have to say this is like so odd when I think about it now, but you know, when the computers first came out and then there was the internet, okay? And I can remember sitting there saying, okay, I need to search this, I need to look up. And everybody would always be talking about they're on the internet and doing this and that. You know, I didn't use the internet for a long time. And then all of a sudden I'm like, why didn't I just, you know, go search on the internet? And so you can go in and actually put phrases and you can reword things and you can see what comes up, okay? And then you can do your search and say, this is exactly what it is that, you know, my thoughts surround or what it is I want to express. So when you talk about word usage, watch how you go on the internet and put in a phrase. Okay, and sometimes maybe if you still don't get what it is you want, reword it. Say, let me say it this way. The other thing is you said about handwriting. I was thinking about that, like handwriting, we've got to type everything today.
Yes.
So therefore, now, certainly your own, maybe when you're doing your thoughts or something, you know, you're going to sit there, I do, certainly, right? But actually, I'm going to be using the internet. So you don't have to worry about your handwriting these days.
Not many people write these days.
Spelling. Spelling, we have spell check.
Yes.
Yes, we do.
We have spell check.
Thank God for the computer.
And in addition to spell check,
Naturally.
in addition to spell check,
Now
you
it's
go onto the internet and you go dictionary.com, dictionary, and boom, it comes up. You put the word in, and it'll give you all the explanations. So if you say, I need further details here, you will get them.
The thing about that is I did it the other day, you go to the dictionary and you can't spell a word. So how do you go about it? You know what I mean?
Well, one of the things you can do
And
is,
you don't know how to spell the word.
yes. So
Spell
if you,
Yes.
one of the things you can do is having the internet, sound it out as best as you can and try and see if it'll come up for you.
Right.
If not, then you're just going to have to really wind up asking somebody.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay? But you can go in. I mean, I don't. I
Well, do
used
you
to
have
be able to
internet
spell
on your
better,
phone?
Buy a dictionary.
but now I just
Just
key it
type
in
and it
the
comes
way it sounds to me, and then I look. There it is. That's it.
On the phone, it tells you. On the phone.
But if
Okay.
you come close, it'll give you choices of the word you
Exactly.
think about. But
Right.
the other day I just didn't even come close.
Right. Now you have punctuation. Well, this again, through the settings that you would have on your spell check, there's something for grammar that you can also select, and that's something if you're not sure of where that is, we will show you. So it'll help you with your punctuation. Okay? I want to jump down to, I'm going to go back to word usage. Okay? This is one of the greatest things I love. Okay? And I'm pretty sure in most of my classes, the beginning classes, I always would show students what to do. If it wasn't keyboarding, it was in intro. You can actually quickly, let's say you type in the word, you want to be very careful when you're writing. You don't want to keep repeating the same word, okay? Select the word, okay? Say you type the word staring, like you're staring at somebody. And say for whatever reason, you need to use that word because you're talking about something very specific here and you just have to, maybe you have to repeat that word. All you do is select the word, okay? Select it. So let's say it's the word stereo. You select it, you do a right click. What does a right click do?
Right. It'll bring up like all of like if you want to pin something to the.
The right click will always give you options
Options,
based on what
okay.
you're doing
Oh,
and
yeah,
where
if
you
you want to paste
are.
it, copy it, or whatever.
Okay? It'll only give you options based on what it is you're currently doing and where you are. So if you select the word, okay, you highlight and you do a right click, and you look at the drop-down menu with the other options, guess what it's going to be there? It says thesaurus. The thesaurus will automatically, and it'll say synonyms, I'm sorry. The synonyms will automatically you can then look down at the list. It'll give you a list of synonyms for the word you just highlighted.
Yeah, we did that in your last class.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is, when you talk about word usage, you want to use another word, look for a synonym. And it's so easy. Select that word, highlight it.
Yes. It gives
Okay,
you
it'll highlight,
drinks,
do a right click, look for synonyms,
and it gives you
Bingo.
different forms of drinks.
and it gives you different
Oh.
forms, okay?
Yes.
All right? Okay. And then thought, okay, thoughts is what we were talking about, thinking. And the way that you're going to help with those thoughts is to what? What did we just learn? Talk about brainstorming. Okay? Now what I will do for you guys is I actually have a little handout, a breakout of when you're brainstorming and like a topic that was picked in one class, what they came up with, and then how it was broken into categories, and then how they presented it. So I will do a printout for you guys so you have at least an example, and you can keep that for your, you know.
When you go to right click, numbering, what that mean? When you right click the number, it's in your chart.
Well, it's probably saying, do you want to number something? But
It's not.
It said define new number format. I never used that.
Miss Ray,
yes,
Deborah, would you email it to me, please?
I will. Absolutely. I will. Okay, so let me ask you, just thinking and just going through that little bit of process of brainstorming, what are your thoughts now? Tell me what you think about the process of brainstorming. Did it help improve some of your confidence?
Put it under there, print it out.
Yes.
For those of you who said, no, you know, I'm not, when I hear about the work, when I hear about writing, I don't get a lot of joy. Did it help build that confidence a little bit? That there is a way out there to do this?
Just a little.
Just a little?
It did, because you put an order.
And you'll see that as you go through that more and more, it'll become second nature to you.
What about?
Okay? Ooh, what is that?
That's an RLI, that's Liberty.
Okay.
That's next door.
That's the agenda.
Okay. All right. So what we're going to do is it's just about break time. So I'm going to say let's go on break. When we come back, we'll talk about we're going to talk about the use of commas. Talk about that a little bit, and then you will have a writing prompt. Okay.
We got to do our drills, right?
Oh, we had a drill.
No
you'll
drills
get
today?
You'll not today. You've done yours already.
There's no drill today?
No drill.
Nope, you're good. Done right.
No, wait,
No
we did
drill.
a drill the other day. What's going to happen is you've got to, you know, again, we really emphasize how important it is about coming in to keep your typing speed up, your accuracy, you know.
Well, a lot of these times, this
What's the
is
reason we just want to drills back
Okay, but you need to come to typing. What?
keep adjudicating.
Okay, guys, so let's go to break.
Yes, I am.
Emily, is this yours?